Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the studio. Today we got some good news and we got some bad news. The bad news is that the overall crypto market is continuing to fall. We've seen that Bitcoin's price broke below $60,000 per coin, and almost every single altcoin is in the red. The good news is that there are a lot of buying opportunities in the crypto market right now for coins that easily could 10x, and also lawmakers just introduced a bill to address this entire crypto tax provision issue that everyone was worried about just a couple of days ago with the infrastructure bill. This would solve all of the issues. So in today's video, we're going to go over both of these things. And before we do, if you guys enjoy short form, concise, no BS content that doesn't waste either of our times, well, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we get the video up to 3,000 likes as we close in on 300,000 subscribers. Anyways, right now the overall crypto market has taken a pretty big hit. We were one time at a $3 trillion market cap, and we've come down substantially since then. Bitcoin's price is back below $60,000 per coin. Ethereum is hovering right around $4,000 per coin, and most coins in the market are in the red. Yes, there are some here and there that are in the green, like Algorand, which is up 14%, Decentraland up 12%, Elrond up about 3%, but for the most part, we're seeing a storm of red take place all across the market. A lot of this was triggered because of two main things. The first reason why we're seeing the market have all of this fear and all of this red was because of Joe Biden and the infrastructure bill, which recently passed, which caused this crypto tax provision to be in effect, and a lot of people are scared of the long-term implications of that. And the second thing that happened is that China came out and said that they were reiterating their ban on state-owned companies for cryptocurrency activities and like crypto mining in general. Either way, both of these things shouldn't have really had big impacts on the market because we already knew that both of these things are happening. We already knew everything going on with China. There's always fear, uncertainty, and doubt coming out of China with regards to crypto. And we also already knew that this infrastructure bill was going to pass, and we already knew the implications of this. So in reality, both of these things shouldn't have caused a big dip in the market, but they have. And now we're starting to see that there's a lot of fear in the market. So this has caused a little bit of a downward spiral, causing many coins to drop. But the good news is that in terms of technicals, in terms of what's going on in the market, there's still a lot of positive news, and technicals still look pretty great. So first thing with regards to the good news is that right now we are seeing that in terms of technicals, you can see this chart by Alan Yu. He came out and showed that in 2017 versus 2021, what happened in terms of the charts? Well, what we could see is that this thing called the Z-score, we broke back below the upward trending line in 2017, right around November 12th. And now we're doing the same thing right around November 17th and November 18th. But what we saw in 2017 is that we were able to push back higher above that and go into new all-time record highs. So as long as we can see this Z-score and see a little bit of a correction and a push back higher in the market, well, then we would still be right on track with 2017. The second thing we need to do is look at what is going on with the US government, because the whole reason why we started to see the market fall was because of this crypto tax provision in the infrastructure bill that was recently signed into law. But the good news is that lawmakers just introduced within the last 24 hours a bipartisan bill to address the crypto tax reporting requirement. And this is great because in the original infrastructure bill, the one that has already been passed, there's a lot of controversy around how they define brokers. And the problem with it is that right now it includes crypto miners, crypto software developers, and a number of other companies that don't necessarily have the right tools in place or even are capable of reporting this information to the government. So this has created a lot of issues, but with this new bill that was just introduced, it's going to solve this issue and ensure that software developers and some crypto miners are not going to fall under this term crypto brokers in the bill. So this would be key moving forward, going to help keep more innovation in America, help keep all of these aspects in terms of crypto companies in America, and help subside some of this fear going on in the market. So that is important. Last thing I want to go over is three altcoins in particular that have been doing really, really well, and I think are 100% going to explode as soon as we see the market bounce back. The first is obvious. It's already starting to move, and that is Crypto.com. Crypto.com is one of the only coins that has been doing really well over the last 48 hours, and that's because the LA Staples Center just was officially, they signed a new partnership, and now they're going to be renamed as the Crypto.com arena. This was a $700 million deal for 20-year naming rights. And the important thing here is that Crypto.com is going to be the first thing that anyone going to a Lakers game, anyone going to an LA Clippers game, anyone going or driving around that stadium is going to see, and that is going to be huge for marketing and advertising and just making people more aware of crypto and where to trade crypto. So when you know Crypto.com, well, then when you see that sign, when you see this arena, you're going to think of Crypto.com, and this is going to help get more and more people to sign up for Crypto.com and use their exchange in the future. Second thing that happened, second coin, is going to be with Avalanche. Avalanche just recently surged dramatically while the rest of the market was falling, broke through $100 per coin for the first time ever after the Deloitte deal. The big news here is that Avalanche, which is a competitor to Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana, just recently pushed through all-time record highs as they signed a pretty big deal with one of the big four accounting firms, Deloitte. They said that they're partnering with Deloitte to build more efficient disaster relief platforms using the Avalanche blockchain. And this is a big deal because why are these big companies picking Avalanche over, let's say, Ethereum or Cardano or Solana or Polkadot? Why do they pick Avalanche? And the reason for this is, first of all, Avalanche is a very efficient platform. It brands itself as being one of the fastest layer one solutions out there. And for that reason, it's why we've invested in it for a while. Second thing with Avalanche is that they also recently established a multi-$100 million fund, around a $200 million fund to help with DeFi projects on their platform, help push growth and help continue to promote the Avalanche ecosystem. So this is key. Not only are they investing in growing their ecosystem through this $200 million fund, but also they're signing big partnerships with some of the largest companies in the world like Deloitte. The last thing I want to talk about, last coin, is going to be with Kadena. Kadena's price has been doing very well as of recently, breaking through new all-time record highs. And as soon as we start to see the market turn around, I think we're going to continue to see Kadena push higher. So Kadena, in terms of what they do, it's a very fast layer one solution. Recently, it's been gaining a lot of traction, and their Twitter followers have been growing very rapidly. They've grown more than 50% in terms of Twitter followers just in the last couple of days. The one thing that sets Kadena apart is that they say they could process 480,000 transactions per second. And the other thing is that their team is unlike any other team we see in the crypto space. If we look at their team, they have people who founded Kadena that were on high-level executives at JP Morgan and Chase. We see that they have people who worked at Apple, Microsoft, Cardano, and many other major companies around the world. So they have a team unlike anyone else, and they are a very, very fast layer one solution. Why I think they're going to continue to grow very rapidly is right now, they're one of the only layer one solutions outside the top 20, one of the big established ones outside the top 20. Right now, Kadena is at that number 52 position with a $3.2 billion market cap, and I would be absolutely shocked if we don't see this reach a $20 billion market cap when the market bounces back and when we see everything turn around. So all these coins I think are must owns right now. They've already done really well, but I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. Let me know your thoughts on everything going on with crypto. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.